Guys, I'm Sonia and this is my first video. I'm a vet student, first year, just in second semester, and it's coming to that time of year again when people are, doing exams, getting accepted to vet schools and thinking about, generally going to vet school. And I found there was not a lot of information, on YouTube or anywhere else about, things that you need to know before you go to vet school, things about the courses when you get into vet school, and it's kind of like, yeah, there's information on getting accepted, but then kind of once you're accepted, there's no information really about what you're going to study, how exams and things work. And I just thought I would do a couple of videos to kind of hope that help people along because it's quite scary, So my first video is gonna be just the 5 things which are the most important things to getting through the first semester and also all the semesters and things that I wish I'd known from the beginning, and I know from talking to a lot of my friends they also wish they'd known from the beginning. So the first one I'm going to say, and I mean it's obvious, but most of us didn't really listen to it, because you're like, oh wow, we're in college, we're away from home, we can do what we want now, we don't have exams for a while. That's wrong. So the first thing is you have to study from the word go. I think our first exam was about 6 weeks after we started, and that was anatomy. So you really, really need to stay on top of your notes, on top of lectures, labs. We don't really have many assignments to do. We didn't have any in the first semester. We've just got 2, I think, in this semester. So that's number 1. Make sure you study from the word go, because the exams come up thick and fast. It's not like other courses where you have, just your exams at the end of the semesters. At the moment, we have an exam every week until the end of the semester, and some weeks we have 2 exams, so it's very hard in that way. Sorry, that's my phone. Kind of leading on from that, figure out which is the best way to study for you. Don't copy other people. If their method of studying doesn't work for you, don't do that. I know people who can just read the book and listen, and they'll learn it like that. I personally, I need to write it down, I need to make questions, I need to answer questions, and also leading on from that, I know from my course, a lot of the lecturers will send us an email with the lectures in a PowerPoint form, and if, like me, sitting in a lecture hall listening to the lecture, I don't learn anything. So for me, I'm better off spending that time elsewhere, studying, where I can take my time, go through things, make sure I understand them, and write it down, than sitting in that lecture hall, listening, but nothing's actually going in. So if you know you're getting the notes anyway, there's no need to feel guilty about not going to the lectures. So I'm not encouraging you not to go to lectures, but if you're not going to learn anything from that time, don't waste your time. So sorry, I've just kind of made a list. The other thing, number 3, is allocate your time. This is really important because it's very easy to go, one of 2 ways. You can either not spend enough time studying, and obviously that will be, have a negative impact on your grades, or you can actually spend too much time studying, and I've seen people burn out. I've done it myself once or twice, and you just get to the stage where you actually can't study, and it can hit you at a really important time, like the night before an exam or something, and because you've simply been studying so much and that's all you've been doing, your body is just like, nope, nothing. You'll read the same piece of information over and over again and nothing goes in. So really, I find it's important to have something else. Like if you like to exercise, go exercise. If you've hobbies, or for me it's difficult because I'm Irish, but I'm studying in Poland, So the language barrier is a little bit difficult in terms of I'd love to be able to join some classes over here, but I haven't done that as of yet. My Polish is improving slowly. But I think definitely classes and things like that are a good idea, especially if they have a fixed time. So if you know you're going to be going to, I don't know, whatever kind of a dance class between, 5 and 7 on Monday night, then, it's kind of a set time where you're not going to be studying, you're not thinking about school, and that, that's really important. The other thing is, just because you're in vet school doesn't mean you can't go out, and go to parties, go to clubs, that kind of thing. It doesn't mean you can't do that. It just means you do it like a lot less. So for me, probably end up going out once every 3 to 4 weeks. But I think when you go out, you've got to decide that you're not going to feel guilty about going out. And when you go out, you've got to go out and go hard. And then you'll feel refreshed, and then the next day, yeah, you might feel a little bit guilty, but that kind of motivates you an extra bit to study. My fifth and final tip, the things that I can think of off the top of my head right now, is just be a little bit aware of professors. Some of them are a bit proud, so just be careful in the beginning before you know your professors about correcting them, about if they have said something that's wrong or written something that's wrong. Some of them are very, very happy to be corrected, and others of them take offense. So just don't go straight ahead and correct people, your professors, until you know them. Also, the other thing is just kind of tread carefully when it comes to sort of the protocols around the school you're at. I only know my school really, and I don't know a lot about other schools, but just some professors are happy for you to take pictures of their lectures or pictures when they're doing labs. Others don't like it. So just always ask, and you'll always be safe. Anyway, that's all I can think of for now. I hope that helps anyone who is about to start vet school. And if you're waiting for results, hoping to get in, have exams, good luck, and hopefully you'll be a vet student next year.